next, the Hawks taking on the 76ers. For the Atlanta Hawks, it's a battle between teams with championship DNA. They will have the home crowd behind them in what is sure to be a clash of titans. Sixers, Hawks, coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the 76ers. They are the favorite right now to lock up the number 1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they are going to be slowing down at all. And checking out Atlanta, just need to take it a game at a time.
And right now for the 76ers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. MB out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Hawks, filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Young in at the point guard position. GA, this has all the makings of a high-scoring contest. We've got two outstanding offensive teams.
Both very skilled at shooting the ball, but that's exactly why this game will be decided by stops. Defense wins against teams who are elite scoring.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. 6 to shoot. From deep, Maxey nailed from three-point land.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Johnson outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Rizachet finds Johnson. It's Young on the wing. Back to Johnson. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Man, that's a dunk that would get some high scores. You know Johnson put some time into that one.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. I asked him what he told his guys before going up against Joel Embiid, and he said, quote, "I told them to get into him. Always get a hand up and do your best to guard without fouling. Embiid excels at baiting defenders, but we can't afford to give him free points at the line." Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Daniels, no good. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Cavaliers. And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 5 points so far.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Young against Maxey. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Johnson. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Inside, Rizachet in the corner. That three off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. MP outside. Here's Maxey. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. He's got 5.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Washington. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Down low. Here's Johnson, and the rejection by MP. To the middle, and he makes good on the layup.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Washington, that one's in. His first shot this game.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And checking out the numbers for Young. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Outside Daniel. Outside Porzingis. Back to Daniels. 4 on the shot clock. Over Maxey. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Philadelphia. A 14-2 run over the last bit. MP finds Maxey. Back to MP. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. Driving the lane. Rebound Atlanta. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
He gets it in there. MP's got 9 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Pass to Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. Oh, good with the triple. Philadelphia leading by 9. MP passes to Maxey. MP with it. He's picked up by Shea. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by MP.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Shea. And here is Johnson. Fires the 3.
He anticipated it and he trusted it. MP said, not in my house.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Daniels. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Edwards is checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. And Johnson missing again.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And Young kicks to Johnson. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Pass to Young. Back to Johnson. From deep.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
MP passes to Maxey. Here's Embiid. Sinks that one from the post. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Trying to end the drought. Another miss by Johnson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And here's Maxey outside. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 17.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
And the Hawks making a change here. Newell's checked in. Bosh is checked in for the 76ers. Barrett kicks to Young. Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. And the three ball is good. Young's got 6 points.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Back to MP. Here's Edgecombe. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his third assist on the night. Here's Ricochet. Edwards defending. As the weeks fly by in the NBA, RJ, what changes are made at the player level? What are these players looking at, trying to work on, and aiming for?
It's just hard to see. It depends on the individual. For me, you just need to prioritize basketball. Start blocking out any and all noise.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Ricochet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Here's Young. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Porzingis passes to Barrett. Now Ricochet. 11-point game his last outing. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. The 76ers number 1. The Hawks second.
I mean, guys, these are two of the hottest teams in the league right now when it comes to scoring the basketball.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Now Barrett, after the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. Pass to Newell. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
MP finds Maxey. Bosh. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
For the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Porzingis. And it's Johnson in for Ricochet. Then for the 76ers, Embiid comes in for Edwards. And Jared McCain subbed in for Edgecombe. Now, here's Barrett. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He dropped 48 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
The Hawks trail by 21. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Johnson. Here's Newell. Covered by MP. Young, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here is Young. Talking about that win against the Cavaliers, he was definitely a major factor as well. And Barrett gets it to go.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Back to MP. In the corner, it's McCain. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Young. 6 points for him. Three-pointer. No good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Shays check in for Jalen Johnson. Tyson Daniels comes in for R.J. Barrett. And Trae Young subbed in for Mitchell. Stolen by Washington. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. Zachary Riza-Shea out there with Newell. And it's Okongwu into the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Great burst. NP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
Here's Daniels. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Aldama gets the bucket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Newell. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Young, no good. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 10-2 run here. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
So it's the Hawks now, after the Sixers pick up 2. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Maxey against Young. Over Maxey. Again, Young missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum. And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Young. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. A rebound by Washington.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Kendall. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Riza-Shea with it. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jump. Pass to MP to the left wing. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Young against Maxey. He gets that one. Young's got 11.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Maxey. Over Young. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by MP. MP's got his 8th assist here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Young from outside. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And he comes up with the deuce. 25 points for MP.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Newell. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
1:29 left here in the second. Back to MP. Maxey in the corner. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off from deep Washington. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And that one, good.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Newell. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And MP throws it down.
The young buck, MP taking off there.
Atlanta's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Young from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. 12 seconds left in the first half. Daniels with it, picked up by Edgecombe. Just 4 to shoot.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect for the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. He's got a triple-double. He's been doing a little bit of everything today. Actually, a lot of everything. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show.
I think for Atlanta, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet. Yeah, that diesel engine gonna show you real power when that camera turns off.
That'll do it for our show.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. MP out there with Embiid, and it's Washington in at the 3. Here's Young, pass to Rizachet. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Johnson, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. 76ers shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Everything is falling. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Well, Maxey's offensive output can be overwhelming. He's so fast and has so many ways to attack you.
Outside Daniels. Now, here is Young. Here's Ricochet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Maxey in the corner. Another three for Philadelphia.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back over to you guys.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Johnson kicks to Daniels. They need this. A rebound by Washington.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Daniels with the steal. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Ricochet. The three. And there's Daniel. That's good on the assist by Young. And it's 7 points for Dyson Daniel. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Truly putting the defense to shame there. MP with a highlight-worthy moment.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Young, 17 points in the game. Johnson with a screen on Maxey. Johnson outside. From outside, off the mark.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And the dunk by MB.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Outside Daniel. Here's Ricochet. A three-pointer off the mark.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Daniels against Washington. Daniels dishes to Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Maxey on the wing. Maxey on the wing. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Edgecombe. Off target with his three. The Hawks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Pass to Ricochet. And here's Johnson outside.
Well, MP read the shot attempt like a book, anticipated it, and then able to knock it away.
Six on the shot clock. Young in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
And the Hawks with the possession. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Young passes to Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And it's 6 points for Johnson.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise, just 1 of 7 from the field.
Pass to Edgecombe. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. From deep, Maxey. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. MP against Johnson. Launches a three.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Now, Rizachet. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Another miss by Johnson. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. The 76ers, another three.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Daniels. Young outside. Here's Rizachet. Johnson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Johnson is one of those guys that is just all over the glass, takes pride in just outworking the opponent. And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Johnson left side. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Have mercy.
Wow.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
The Hawks shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Pass to Rizachet. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Here's Kendall. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young taking his time here. Here's Rizachet. Edwards defending. Shot clock at 5. Drills it from outside. Barrett's got 9 points.
And over the years, we've seen Barrett expand his range.
MP kicks to Bosch. Back to MP. Maxey finds MP. Over Johnson. Again, Philadelphia.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Young passes to Johnson. Now Rizachet. Edwards defending. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for. Making sure of that one, MP at ground zero.
Hawks shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Up top, Barrett. McCain defending. Barrett dishes to Johnson. Another three for Atlanta.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Kendall, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 43 points.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Johnson outside. Pass to Rizachet. Now, here's Johnson. Takes the three. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Remarkable work in transition. Maxey just overwhelms the defense when the break is on.
Now, Rizachet. Back to Young. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by MP. MP's. 2 minutes. Here's Bosch. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Bosch has got 5.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Pass to Rizachet. From deep, Johnson. And again with the rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. MP finds McCain. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Ricochet. Edwards defending. Shot to stop the run. And Ricochet lays it in. Ricochet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Ricochet has decent size, and he uses it well at time to put points on the board. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted
the previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion,
after review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. Porzingis is out there with Newell. And it's Barrett at the three, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
MP is the lightning and the thunder.
Young outside. Porzingis inside. He's up against Bosch. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And the 76ers making a change here. Aldama's checked in. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Barrett against Edwards. To the paint. And McCain pulls it down.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Back to Young. Puts up a three. Atlanta again missing. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And Young kicks to Barrett. Pass to Newell. Atlanta again missing. 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Daniels. To the inside. Here's Newell. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Pass to McCain. To the middle. Edwards finds MP.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shot's good from Young.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
76ers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pass to McCain. Fires top of the key. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Young outside, into the lane, to the paint. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Pass to Sears. Screen by MP. No good from the wing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Back to Young. Here's Newell. Here's the 3. Young's shot is off.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And Porzingis, here we go. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Long strides of Porzingis getting him there in a hurry.
He takes it in, and MP throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. There at the pass to Porzingis. Here's Newell. Outside Daniel. From outside the arc. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Kendall, good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Hawks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Outside, Barrett, pass to Porzingis. Young outside, just 5 to shoot. The 3. MP grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
High post Young. Outside Barrett.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's MP, and yet another basket.
And 60 points becoming a walk in the park for him this season. Incredible.
And guys, he's inching up on second place in most 60-point games in a season. Oh, with the way he's been scoring, that is very much now in reach for him. MP sets the screen for McCain. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Great positioning and timing on that one. MP, great rebound there for the second chance look.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Young, right side. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the 76ers.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Johnson comes in for Newell. And Zachary Rizachet is subbed in for R.J. Barrett.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
And here's Johnson outside. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And what a shot right there by Johnson, wasting no time in letting that one go.
Back to MP. 76ers moving the ball around. McCain finds MP. McCain's shot is off. And here's Young. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the win.